Okay, this time we have got a relatively long night level. Yeah, you see the end of that timer? Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the level. So, yeah, look forward to this one. Now, I don't quite know what I think of Cool Edge Night. I mean, it's an okay level, I guess. But ice physics, oh, it's horrible. I mean, it's particularly horrible when you want to fight things. I mean, you can see here already. Just the whole ice physics is really annoying. Especially when you've got to cross these. Because if you slip off, you can't grab a hold. If I recall correctly, there are few to none of these in the actual stages, in the actual stage. But something similar will turn up soon enough. And it will most definitely be the death of me. Okay, not quite sure what I picked up there, but it's fine. Cool. I mean, the song Holoskan is very nice and chill. I do quite like it. Always nice just having that relaxing music playing. Also, there's something about just sort of the bells there that just kind of just works. But anyway, let's get started and head right on into Cool Edge Night. Music being intro Cool Edge Night and Cool Edge Night. Now, so this opening point of the level is pretty beautiful. What with the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights up in the sky, which looks very pretty. Annoyingly, we're battling on ice, so slippy. Ice physics, yay! Never been a fan of ice physics, especially when you're trying to kind of beat stuff up, because there's just no kind of you need the firm grip. Now the little robot thing that I picked up was an egg typhoon. I do believe that this is actually the only level that they appear in. Which is... oh no, there was not an egg typhoon. It is in fact an egg blizzard. There's basically three versions of these robots. You've got the egg typhoon, the egg blizzard, and the egg flame. As you can probably guess, each of them is of the element that they are. See, there's an egg flame, so the egg flame spurts out fire, the egg blizzard spurts out ice and can freeze you, and the egg typhoon blows you away. So they're all dangerous in their own way. The egg typhoon probably more so, in the sense that it will slide you away from where you want to be. But other than that, it's okay. Now, you'll see the barrels of water about, and you can throw them at the egg flames, but there's really no reason to. you literally gain nothing from it, so there's not really any point. Also, penguins! And that's a horrible jump. It's a similar type of jump that you have to make at the end of Dragon Road Night if you want the hidden Sun and Moon medal that are just off from where the gold ring is. Now, if I recall correctly, I am going to get most of the hidden little secrets in this level, but there is kind of one point that I am going to miss, unfortunately. Also, I'm not really a fan of the Cool Edge Night music. It's just a bit bland, really. I don't know. It's not got the same. It's not got the same exciting nature to it as some of the other tracks did. Although, I guess it just kind of fits the whole ice theme. Now, Soul Blaze, aren't they wonderful? Especially in this area where you've got enemies trying to kill you and ice and... oh no. Just no. Now, annoyingly, you have got to kill everything before you can progress. A good tactic would be to literally just throw everything over the edge, but depends whether you can be bothered to do that, and if you'd rather just kind of murder everything. I know I'd definitely go with the whole murder thing. Now watch out, this will collapse after a while, so if you don't climb up quick enough, then you don't get another chance. It's really sucky like that. And it is one of the things that I do find irritating about some of the collectibles in Sonic Unleashed. Tony, I believe, in here, and well, actually no, pretty much for the rest of the game, where there are one or two collectibles hidden away past a thing that you need to climb / grapple on that will collapse after a while. And you have no chance of getting it if you mess up, which is unfair, I think. But then there is the whole thing of you want a challenge, so it's neither here nor there, really. Now, throughout Cool Edge Night, you will be having to use the egg flames to burn down things to get indoors, and it's a repeated thing that will occur. But yeah, you don't want to throw the dancing things. You just want to use them and then toss them away like they're absolutely useless. Now here's an interesting little challenge. Basically, sort of these will crumble after a while, so you've got to get on it. You really don't have much time at all. And I have to, I'm quite glad that this moon medal over here is easier to get than that other thing. Particularly because once you've got the kind of grip of how that speed goes, it's not too much of a problem. Yeah, I'm kind of just going a bit kind of loopy and trying to figure out what the heck I was doing. Now, this is a bit of a naff puzzle in that the game doesn't tell you whether to do the lever or the button first, but then it doesn't matter because you don't have any kind of option other than to try the button. If the button fails, then clearly you need to do the lever first. It's probably one of the more naff bits of level design that they've done. Also, that is a wonderfully evil location for a medal. Just lob it off, just off the stage. Either way, it's time to go on another murder spree. I do like using Unleashed mode, because just the chaos that you unleash, see what I did there, is just really fun. To be honest, I think the game would have been more fun if Sonic's attacking speed was like his unleashed attack speed for more of the game. It certainly would have made battles go a lot quicker. Really, definitely so, because a bit too slow for my liking. Sometimes, anyway. And the other thing about Cool Edge Night is that you frequently get these kind of big open spaces, but there's not a lot going on in them. It's like maybe we'll get a battle in there, but it's nothing kind of. It's all a bit not working very well, I guess. Now, I would assume that because when I think I may have mentioned the small shrines in Holoskan being changed, I would assume that it's the breakable igloos, maybe, or maybe not. I don't really know. I'm not sure what some people will classify as a shrine. But I have to say I can't really see any swastikas anywhere, so it's not really my problem. Now I have to say, this is an interesting little thing to kind of do, is that you've got to use an egg flame to burn the massive pillar of ice down. Okay, it is the it is the igloo type things. Basically, I'll try and point it out. This is what happens when research occurs in the middle of a level. This is what Cruel Edge Night has kind of brought me to. Basically, on the igloo things, you could just about see a red swastika. On the red band that circles around. And the game was later patched, and the swastikas were changed to basically squares, like four squares within a square. And this was pretty much done on the first patch, from what I can gather. And that was like way back in 2009 when I think just after the game was released, so. Apparently, according to some sites, those igloos are shrines. Yes. No, they're definitely not shrines. Definitely not shrines. Anyway, yay for ice slides! Always fun. Yeah, it was one of those igloos, but clearly I just destroyed it before it had a chance to show its true, maybe slightly insensitive glory. Also, don't you just love burning Dark Gaia's minions to death? Very dark and morbid, I have to say. So, yeah, thankfully we are kind of heading towards the end of this level. There's not too much more to go, thankfully. Yeah, I'm never gonna get a close enough look at those to be able to definitely confirm whether my game was patched or not. Oh well, it's fine. It's not really that much gonna bother you. It's just me being intrigued by these things. Now, oh, this bit's horrible. Because basically what you've got to do is you've got to jump to the icicle, and the icicle will fall off after a certain point in time. It's a hideous looking icicle. But just the timing is, you've got to be very quick. I mean, people who played Sonic Adventure 1 will probably be slightly more used to it. But let's just say, I didn't play Sonic Adventure 1. I played Sonic Adventure 2. That was actually my first Sonic game, but I didn't finish it for, like, God knows how many years. Now, I'm not going for that moon medal, because that could literally cause my death quite easily, and I wanted to avoid that as best as possible. Yeah, basically, I think I have already told this story probably on Sonic Colors and probably on Sonic and the Black Knight as well. I just like to regurgitate anecdotes. It's just the way my mind works. But basically, I can't quite remember why I liked the look of it. It was just like, oh, Sonic, this looks quite cool. I kind of want it, and we're on holiday in Cornwall, and we had to go get food, so I went to, it was either an Asda or something along those lines, and yeah, I found Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in the collection, and I was just like, oh, I want to get it. And I think I had enough pocket money at the time. either that or it was it was kind of like a holiday gift, which sometimes happened. But yeah, then I couldn't play Sonic Adventure 2 for the rest of the holiday because obviously I didn't have my GameCube with me, because why would you take your GameCube with you on a holiday? So I had this game that I couldn't play. And then I did eventually, and then when I did start playing it, let's just say that I was not the most competent of gamers when I was younger. I got stuck on, I think in the hero story I got all the way up to Crazy Gadget, and then I got stuck because I didn't know. It's basically the point where you've got all the colourful platform blocks and the gravity changes, and I didn't know where to go, and I kept dying and kept getting frustrated, and so I just quit. Then went on to the dark side story. Then I got stuck on Rouge's the inside Prison Island level, because that was just a pain. And then after leaving the game for a while, and when I came back to it, I got up to Shadow's final chase mission, got stuck on that, left the game for a while, came back, beat Shadow's final chase, went back to the hero story, looked up on the internet where the hell I was meant to go, finally beat Crazy Gadget, finally beat the hero story, started last story, got stuck on Cannon's Core, left the game for quite a while, came back, finally beat Cannon's Core, got to BioLizard, and then got stuck on BioLizard and left it for quite a number of years. And then I didn't. And then it was only, I believe, last year that I actually finished Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Basically, is what it was. I always had problems. It's a very glitchy game, and not nearly as fun as it could. Okay, no, it wasn't last year that I beat Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It was 2011, I believe. Or something like that. It was a few years ago now. Yeah, I can't remember. So I never had much luck with Sonic games as a child. The same goes for Sonic Heroes, which I got stuck on. Didn't finish that until very recently as well. But my competency as a gamer has improved dramatically since then, as proven by the fact that I can beat Bayonetta. And also that I can beat this game much more easily than I used to be able to, because I remember dying incredibly frequently. So you're certainly in a better position to watch me play this now than if I'd done it earlier, because I'm actually competent at this game now. Either way, that is Cool Edge Night, finally done. My word, that level is so long. But I got an S rank. Oh yeah! And I got most of the collectibles, so that's alright in my book. So, I think now we're actually okay to go right on into the boss. So that's what we're going to be heading to as soon as I have finished with this and all the loading. But it's certainly not happening today, because don't want this to be too long, but look, there it is, the boss. Let's go.